my friends, it begins. So what we did in order to get used to or get ready for the new towers, here is how I am planning on enumerating things. So I've got these Avery labels. There is 8,000 of them for like 20 bucks. And then Still Scan Gun, the Terra brand was highly recommended from everything I saw online. It was like maybe 30 bucks. And I also got a little stand for it, which I may or may not use. We'll see. And then on the Avery website, you can pick out the template, and there's a whole barcode generator that I can do. And essentially, you give it whatever naming scheme you want to do. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get it just right, at least it did for me, as far as like how I wanted it to be. But yeah, so I was able to easily print this out. We have a laser printer. Skitz Bricks commented on a different video. He recommended taking the staples, which if you have an inkjet printer, I would highly recommend. We have a nice brother laser printer, so the print quality is really good. Rather than like an inkjet or something like that. So printed out 3 sheets, and the way I think I'm going to do it, and tell me if you think this is stupid or not, but I think the easiest way to go about it is just I have columns, and each column starts with a new leading number, so 001, 002, and when we get to the double-sided ones, 003, 4, 5, 6, etc., all the way down. And I see that being the most, the speediest way of doing it. So if you're coming here like, all right, it's 001, perfect, I'm going to pull from the first tower. These two will remain in a column as they are here. They're not going to move at all. I'll move like how they're laid out, but there's not going to be anything else changing here. Everything from here on changes. But these will still be a 5 column, just like these will be. So that stays the same. So I'm thinking just starting, all right, that's column 1, 2, 3, and go down that way. So if you're looking for something that's in 001, then you know it's automatically column 1. 005, you're going to come over and it's going to be column 5. And I see that as probably the easiest way to go about it with just how I've got the storage space here. Obviously, if you have a bigger store with lots of aisles, your system will be different and you'll need different things for it. But my plan is to go straight down the list, straight down the line, starting at drawer 1 and going all the way down. At even 5 of the 64 ones, which I'm not going to have, you're going to be at, 320 drawers. So easily fits in with a 3-number system. So 001 underscore 320, and that'd be at the bottom if you had all 64. For these 2 towers, I'm going to be using halves, where it's the half on the bottom. I only have 2, so just for the sake of perhaps OCD, it makes sense for this to be here. So those will go into these 2 spots. These will bump up, that will bump up, and that will get replaced with the 64 here. So it'll be what's classically done. You see lots of people do with the 64s, then the middle will be here, and then the wides on the bottom. You don't really want tiny drawers in the bottom. It's just a big pain. So I'm going to do that, and the way I'm working on getting it flipped over, how this is going to play out, this will be the very first one on camera that you'll get to see. To build my inventory, and it's just on Bricker, you're going to hit inventory, then search, and then you put in your old drawer number, in this case D001, and I don't have to click anything on the actual stuff. All I do is bulk edit, 13 items, change location, new location, wake it up. And theoretically, I should have done it. Let's see. Yep, D001 is gone. If I do there, boom. It automatically puts in there and pulls it up down there. So I think that should work pretty well. I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm going to solicit some feedback either in the video, Discord, or both before going too far into all of this. But I think that numeration scheme is going to be the easiest way to go about this in a way that makes sense for the space that I have, makes sense for the stuff that I have, being able to not have a naming, because I know some stores, they have a lot and they need a naming system that goes further and further, but as far as I can tell, stick to the columns, stick to the numbers, and at least for all of the drawers on that side, it should be just fine. Can't think of anything else that would dissuade that or be problematic, but I would happily look forward to any feedback, any thoughts. If anyone's like, oh, that's a really stupid idea because of XYZ, then please drop it in the comments. Thanks so much.